Good afternoon from Kernville, California. I have arrived here at the Whispering Pines Lodge Bed and Breakfast. I'm just here for the one night, and I'm just on my way through here to a final destination tomorrow. But this place has been a very pleasant surprise. I drove through the Kern River Canyon. It was about 30 minutes through there. I shot footage for the whole thing, so I may upload both a clip of it in this video as well as a longer form of it if you want to just watch the drive through with no interruptions. Fantastic spot. We're just sort of at the very southern edge of the Sierra Nevada mountains for a reference point, and yeah, it's beautiful here. Hot, like 30 plus degrees Celsius right now, and yeah. I apologize if my voice sounds a little off. I've been sick the last couple days. Too much hotel air conditioning, I think. I've gotten sick from that before. So anyway, all good now. Feeling better. So yeah, I thought I'd give you a quick tour of this room that I'm staying in. I'll put the price here as well for this place. And then, yeah, so you come in, I'll turn this around. See, living room, nice big comfy sofa, recliner sofa, fireplace, which you definitely don't need, TV in there, a workstation here. Off to the right we've got a little kitchenette area with a coffee maker and coffees and teas and a microwave and a fridge and stuff, and my cold medicine. Separate bedroom in here with a nice queen size, maybe king size, memory foam mattress. Nice little view of the outside through the window. You can hear from the sound of that fan that it's nice and strong, and there's an extra fan there as well. And then in here, this was a surprise to me, there is a giant jacuzzi tub, which I may have used already. Shower and two sinks. So yeah, what a spot. Really happy with it. I was actually going to stay somewhere else initially, and then last minute changed my mind and switched to here, and I'm glad I did. So at this point, I am going to go for some dinner. There's a local microbrew here, Kern Valley Microbrew, I believe it's called. So I'm going to go check that out for some supper. Yeah, go sit out in nice, warm, dry, hot air. Good morning. It is about 10:30 in the morning, and it is already almost 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I am in a place called Lake Isabella in California, and I just happened to stumble across this place with a last-minute booking change to the Whispering Pines Lodge, which you saw there before. And this place is beautiful. I had no idea this even existed. My original plan was to go to the Sequoia National Park. However, it was about 2 hours backtracking from here, and then 2 hours to get back to here, and then 3 hours plus to my next location. So I kind of bailed on that decision. So instead, I've just kind of been wandering around here, and I don't really know if this will be enough for a separate video or just for a brief piece, but this place is beautiful in its ruggedness and hotness, and yeah, there's this huge lake here. So this is Lake Isabella. I'm sort of in the southern end of the Sierra Nevada mountains in California, and I just thought I'd stop here and shoot a quick clip. I am leaving from here and headed to Death Valley National Park next. I had to stop and get a quick tire repair done. I drove over a screw yesterday in my rental car, but good news is that it was a quick patch, permanent patch, so in and out in 25 minutes. So anyway, I am gonna keep on moving from here because it is way too hot to stand outside at the moment. And where I'm headed is about to only get much hotter. So let's go check it out. Just doing a very brief stop. I'm here in the middle of a California desert, about halfway between where I started near Isabella Lake and where I'm going, which is Death Valley. And it is currently 107 degrees Fahrenheit here, so I'm only stopping for a second. But just wanted to give you a quick shot of the landscape. It looks incredible. So we just came up over this ridge and into this giant wide open plain, which we continue down through here on our way. But yeah, what an incredible view of yeah, it's like another planet. It really is. All right, back to the car. Too hot. Welcome to Death Valley, California. So, I am stopped momentarily in Stovepipe Wells, California, here at the ranger station in Death Valley National Park. Apparently Stovepipe Wells was the first ever tourist resort in Death Valley back in 1915, and then the hotel opened in 1926. And it is currently a cool 116 degrees Fahrenheit as I stand here. And I'll put the conversion on the screen. So we are in an area which holds, I believe, 6 of the 8 hottest records for temperatures on Earth. That might be wrong. If it is, I'll scrub it, but it is hot. Anyway, I'm gonna keep going. I've got about 40 minutes left in my drive to get to my place that I'm staying at. And yeah, I wanna get there before something weird happens. So let's get going. Good morning from Beatty, Nevada. This is where I was staying last night after my drive through Death Valley National Park yesterday. and I think this might be the best place I've stayed in terms of quality, price, and amenities. So this is the Death Valley Inn and RV Park. Just going to give you a quick room tour. This place has clearly been renovated completely in the last few years, and yeah, it's fantastic. So you got a little table here with a couple of chairs, nice queen or king size bed, 4 good pillows on it. There's a desk here with a comfortable chair for working on last night, and then you got all the usual stuff: your microwave, your fridge, big screen TV, cabinet if you choose to hang up some of your clothes, and then in here was a nice sink area, prep area if you want to call it that, I guess, with a couple of mirrors and a bathroom with a good size shower, toilet, all the good stuff. Yeah, everything here is great. You know, for, I believe this is one of the more affordably priced places as well. I'll put the price on the screen here. But yeah, it was great. It was quiet all night. I got lots of work done, and breakfast is included, which I'm about to go head down to and have a look at now. So if you're coming this way and you need a place to stay near Death Valley, I'd recommend this place 100%. You know, there's been some pretty nice places along my trip so far, and this is certainly at the top of that list. So yeah, definitely recommend it. Anyway, time to go get some breakfast, get some coffee into me. So let's get going. So here we are on the Nevada side of the entrance to Death Valley National Park. We are here a little earlier in the morning today. It's only 10 a.m. or so. So it's cool. It's only 95 degrees so far. This was the way I meant to come through yesterday, but thought that the road was closed. So I ended up doubling back and adding almost an hour to my drive yesterday. But turns out it's open. So I thought I'd double back through it today, since it's a shorter drive, and yeah, just stop at a couple more spots along the way. But it's so quiet here. Yeah, nothing, not a sound. Anyway, I'm gonna hop in the car and keep on going. I don't want to stay outside too long, because even though it's only 95, it's still pretty hot, and doesn't take much to start sweating out here. You can see if I stand here how straight this road is. It goes right up over that hill that way, and then right up over the hill that way. Let's go. So I just pulled over here for a minute at this little rest stop. It is currently 106 degrees Fahrenheit, and it is 10:30 in the morning. And there's actually some shade here because they have a little roof here, which is kind of nice. Not that it helps much, because it's still like, I described it yesterday, is it's like breathing the air from a hairdryer. So if you turn on a hairdryer and point it at your face and try and breathe that in, that's what this is like. Anyway, just wanted to stop here because there's some sand dunes right there in front of me. And I saw a sign yesterday for some other sand dunes as well. I think it was on the other end of the park. But there's definitely some actual dunes forming here. You know, Death Valley only receives about an inch or two of rain per year. And, you know, any wonder there's sand dunes. So, but, you know, if you so choose to come to Death Valley and check it out, you can even come here and have a picnic. Wouldn't recommend it because everything's just going to taste uncomfortably warm. But yeah, what a spot. This is like being on Mars, only being able to breathe, which is kind of nice. So anyway, I'm just going to keep on going. I just wanted to stop here and get a few shots of that sand dunes that are there in front of me. And on we go. So I've just pulled over here on the side of the road for what could be considered one of the attractions at Death Valley. This is the Devil's Cornfield. And back in the early days of, you know, Death Valley's marketing push, I guess you'd call it, trying to attract people to come and visit, this was dubbed Devil's Cornfield because of the weird shape of the plants. And what you'll notice is that the plants end up sitting up high on a series of roots as the dust gets blown away from the base of them. So they end up looking, you know, kind of like corn, I guess, that's bundled up waiting to be gathered by farmers. But it's no fun calling it farmer's cornfield, so they called it Devil's Cornfield. I'm not going to walk out into it too far because I'm only in sandals, and you know, last thing I need is to run into a snake or scorpion or devil's corn, I guess. You can see the sand dunes are just off the back side of this as well. Alright, let's keep going. It's now up to 110 degrees Fahrenheit, and it's not yet 11 a.m. I'm sure it's fine. It's only 10:40, right? I'm just going to go down far enough to get to the first set of dunes here. I'm not going to go any farther than that, given how the heat here is quite extreme at this point. So it might be 110 or 111 degrees in the car, but it's about 125 where I'm standing, because this is way hotter than the regular temperature from the sand heat. All right, well, let's go back.